Hey there, Jed Kobernusz here from jedkobernusz.com and Off the Cuff with Jed Kobernusz and Cody Skogstead. This is talk therapy. I do a lot of different things. Do a lot of crazy little one-off type things or all together strung to put something that I call life into one. So yeah, I don't know. But just hit record, start talking, see what comes out. Same premise of what Cody and I do with our podcast, Off the Cuff podcast. We just hit record and see what happens. Same concept, just with another person and our friendship. I like to talk about it because we're doing it, right? So many people don't do because they're afraid. And that was yesterday. So today, something different, something new. I don't know. I'm reading the book Letters from 500. Actually, it's a series, but it's more of a life changer. First book is just Letters from 500. Second book is Letters from 500 Portal. Third book is Letters from 500 Amen. And I think there's two more after it. And so talking about angelins, I think is how it's said. Angelins. And it's not the same as an angel. An angel is bound by a directive. An angelin is not. It is limitless in its doing, being, right? And I don't expect anybody to understand that if you haven't been through these motions or emotions. But it's incredible to me that it's taken me this long, 35 years. 2021 is 36 years to reach the awareness that I'm at. And not incredible as in, a bad way, but I just ponder on it and think, wow, it hasn't really taken me that long. Like 35, 36 years is a blink of an eye, really. Think of how fast life happens, right? Like as soon as you start doing something that you're way okay with, it seems time speeds up, or like you lose track of time, which is awesome. And then when when you hate doing something or whatever, time seems to drag on, right? When really it's not time that's doing the speeding or the slowing. It's your perspective. It's in your own ways. It's in your own being. It's the resistance to. It's the And really, we are what we think and say. That's the other thing that really hit me today. We are what we think and say. Because when's the last time, and again, this is me, I will remind myself and whoever's listening that this is literally me just talking like it. This is me telling myself to make it so, to make it true. Because this is what happens. But when was the last time that you were like, yeah, I don't really want to do this, or this day's gonna suck, and then you kind of give it some detail and some really emotional tie, like, I woke up feeling like crap, I tripped over the toy that the kid left out, the kids, they didn't pick up, and you're already in a bad mood, and you're just thinking and saying it out, under your breath, going, frick, this day's gonna suck. And then that day sucks, right? All day it sucks. Why do you think that happened? Because you already said it, right? You already put that thought and those emotions, which emotion, think about it, is energy in motion. Emotion. You already put it out there. You already said it. So now your subconscious, your rowers of your rowboat, they don't care if you tell it to run into the iceberg. They don't care if you say, row towards land and keep rowing on land. They will. Now, will they do anything productive once that happens? Not at all, but they will do. And that's what you're commanding your subconscious when you say today's going to suck. And you think it, and everything is just and what's changed, right? Like, what do you do to change that? Well, perspective, thoughts, talk, acceptance, acknowledge. I mean, all of those things. Look in the mirror and be like, okay, I am immediately done with those thoughts. I am right now making it happen so that today will be the best day of my life. Today is the best day of my life. Just start going into that right now, right away. Why not? It already was a bad day. It already was within that happening. Like, why not make it something different? Because all you got to do is just speak it and say it many times. Think it. Write it down, whatever it is. Write it down on a post-it note and put it on your dash as you're driving to work. Say, today is the best day of my life. And you wrote it and you said it. And then in the car, you're still saying it because it's on your dash. And why wouldn't you look at it? Because you're going to check your speed. You're going to check to see how much gas is in there. You're going to see if your tachometer, how many RPMs are still running, right? Like, you're looking down at the dash, put it right there. Don't cover it up because you may need to see it. Don't get pulled over because, hey, this Jed Kobernusz guy. Hell, you know what? Yeah, if that's what it would take for you to look at that, cover up your speedometer and get pulled over and be like, I got pulled over because this Jed Kobernusz guy told me to put this post-it note over my speedometer and I couldn't see how fast I was going. And by the way, today's the best day of my life. See what happens, right? Like, oh well, you got pulled over. Still the best day of your life. Right? Perspective, damn it. I'm telling myself this right now. Like, this is setting the tone for the day. That's why I do this. Today is the best day of my life. Just is. Because I haven't lived it yet. I do these early in the morning. So I don't know what's going to happen. And I love it. Like, leaving it up to whatever is going to. Today is. I will set it. Today is. I already wrote it in my journal every day. Today is the best day of my life. That's it. It's happening right now. It's already happened. Like, I woke up and it was already in motion. Energy in motion. Best day of my life. Energized. Let's go. It's just how it works, man. It's just how it works. So I don't know what else to say next. That's the fun part of this, is I hit record and I don't even know what I'm going to say. That's why I love it. A person can just talk freely without thinking about, oh man, who's going to listen? What part of the audience can I speak to next? I have the audience of one, me. You know what I mean? Like, I'm listening to this live. I'm streaming myself. How many people stream themselves? How awesome is that? Right? Like, I wrote down today that I need help. Right? I do. I need help. What kind of help? I don't know. I just feel like I need help. Help doing what? Achieving many things in life today. 50 people, 50 likes on the Facebook off the cuff Jed Kobernusz Cody Skogstead page, right? Like, I need help with that. I need help with $71,000 in student loans, right? I need help with that. I do. I I need that. And those are private student loans. Like all of these, the COVID relief student loan don't have to pay right now is for federal student loans. Mine's a private. Now I accept it, right? Like I did that to myself. But I need help somehow, some way, in any which way. I take full responsibility, taking those student loans out. I just need help with that. Like I set up a GoFundMe account and that didn't work. I set up, I have a PayPal link. That didn't work. And that's okay, right? Like I'm not complaining that none of these things worked. I'm telling myself this, like literally I'm way okay with it not working. And, if somebody handed me $71,000 5 years ago, I would not have paid that debt off. I would have done stupid stuff. Not stupid stuff, but I would have justified not paying those loans off and went, oh no, this needs to go here, and here. But now, no, today at this very learning moment, I realize that's why none of that ever worked, because that is its own readiness, right? I was at that time not ready to own that, to take it on, to become the next part of my life. Because had I paid that student loan off, what that means then is $506 more, not necessarily more, but $506 does not go towards that each month. Like add $506 a month for 12 years. Now this year is starting year 13 up, right? That equals more than $71,000. So I already paid that off, but due to interest, I haven't even started paying that off. So basically all I've done is keep it out of collections for 12 years, which cool. I accept that. I've accomplished that. That's great. Now my ego's like, no, it's not. What the hell is wrong with you? But no, there's nothing wrong with me. I have done it, right? I've kept it out of collections for 12 going on 13 years, and this year it is finally time to make that go away. Yeah, somehow, some way, I don't know, and I love that, but that's what it is the help that I am ready for is already coming somehow, in some way, I just don't know it. And that's the fun part about living life, is what we say and what we do and what we be is what matters. All this other junk that we can't control doesn't, right? It just doesn't matter. So the fun part of today is realizing that we can. What is that? The serenity prayer, right? Help me for, please help me. I know it. I just don't want too many people to think. No, not even myself. I know what it says, right? Notice the difference, or give me the power to know what is in my control and what isn't. It's about control. Maybe I don't know it by heart. Used to know it. Grant me the ability to accept what I can and cannot control and know the difference. Something like that. Amen. Right? How about that? So, have a great day. Thanks for listening. Share this with somebody if you think they would need to hear it. And hit that subscribe button, that like button, whatever button is there. Please hit it. I really appreciate it. And as always, if you're willing to change from the neck up, then you will change from the neck down. I believe in you. Now it's your turn to start believing in yourself. Stay safe out there. Be blessed. Bye for now.